guys, thank you for listening to Lovin Dubai show. Do subscribe to wherever you're listening from. Today's story is very interesting. Shahir, we spoke about salary versus flexibility. Shahir was team salary. Tell us why.
Oh, you know what? Money does solve all problems at the end of the day. You can't argue otherwise.
I mean, that's true, but what will you do with all that money if you don't have anywhere to spend it or any time to spend it?
Just buy nice things, linger, look at them.
I know, you guys hear the debate and tell us your thoughts on that. And we also spoke about Tinder swindler, but Dubai version. There's a man going around just like scamming women out of their hard-earned money.
It's a really sad story. Just watch out. We all love a bit of love, but don't fall in love with the wrong guys. I mean, not that you can predict who the wrong guy is, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. Try to spot the red flags early on. And of course, we spoke about bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. Since we're in Dubai, what else will we speak about?
Yeah, so all that and more on the Lovin Dubai show. Stay tuned and enjoy.
Good morning and welcome back to Lovin Dubai show, where we take you to the top trending stories of what is happening in around the city. I am Simran.
And I'm Shahir. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
And today's top stories are the UAE takes on yet another crown by ranking #1 in crypto owners.
And a very important question, would you choose salary or flexibility?
And we'll also be talking about a woman who found love on Instagram and was swindled out of thousands of dirhams. It's heartbreaking.
It's so sad. And then after a very short break, we have Jordan Hisham, the guy that goes around town asking people, how much do you pay for rent? Tell me your life story. Can I jump on your bed? All the important, hard-hitting journalistic questions.
Exactly what everyone in Dubai wants to know, because we have billionaires and millionaires in every corner. But before that, good morning to everyone watching, especially everyone on Instagram. Your comments are just so nice and positive this morning. And
literally brightens up our day. You have no idea.
Exactly. And just before the show, we were talking about like how positivity, you know, like spreading positivity and just like saying a word of kindness or a kind gesture is like it starts off a chain reaction, and it's the best way to start off your morning and someone else's morning.
You know what I realized yesterday? I came in not in the best mood. I was like, why am I awake? You know, just like I want to be in bed. I got into the office and Casey said, hi, good morning. And instantly it literally makes such a difference.
Yeah, just like a smile. You know, like it can be as small as smiling to someone in the morning.
A little goes a long way.
Right? And that's it. That's all you need. A nice smile or like, you know, like a nice greeting. Even like when you pass by cleaners and gardeners or your drivers or cabs or whoever you pass by, you know, just give like a nice
That's
warm
so
smile.
True. You know, it's really like heartwarming every time I come downstairs, go into my car. There's always like the maintenance workers outside or just like people that manage the building. And I say hi and that instantaneous smile that they have.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I hope everyone else asks them how their day is going or just say good morning. Alternatively, the people that you have a good thing going. You have a good day. It's a great day. There's positivity everywhere. And then one person decides to destroy it. Does that instantly like break you down and ruin your mood? Because that happens to me.
Those trolls, I tell you. But I mean, yeah, if we put that negativity aside, because like out of 100 people, you'll find 80 negative and the 20% is what actually make a difference, you know?
It really does. That's so sad to say out loud. But yeah, like it does affect you. Like the negativity affects you more than the positivity. And then you're left with the negativity for the rest of the day.
But you have to like cling on to those positive people and that just that genuine encounters you get. And what you said about like the cleaners, right? When you go down and they just feel so ignored and invisible the whole time.
Sad.
It's like they're in the background, right? You're the main character, they're in the background, you completely ignore them. But no, like that's not what we should make the norm.
No, we're all a main character in our own stories.
Exactly.
So 1,000 movies happening at the same time.
Exactly. 1,000 movies happening at the same time. So just like, you know, smile. You never know what people are going through. And a smile can just turn their whole day around or like just start off in such a good note. So this is like your morning tip. Not tip, morning advice.
A little goes a long way. Put a smile on people's faces. And most importantly, turn people's frowns upside down.
Exactly.
Put it there.
Ouch. That hurt. Now we will jump on to our first story. UAE ranks #1 in crypto owners. Now, in some not so surprising news, the UAE has emerged as the undisputed crypto capital of the world, with an impressive 27.67% of its population embracing cryptocurrencies. Now, this remarkable achievement, as revealed by the world statistics, can be attributed to the UAE's forward-thinking regulators, early adoption of crypto-friendly laws, and a tech-savvy population that is eager to explore the potential of digital currencies. Dubai, along with the rest of GCC, has positioned itself as a hub for innovation and tech. One of the key factors that set the UAE apart from the other countries is the agile regulatory environment. Unlike many nations grappling with crypto regulations, the UAE has been proactive and quick, swiftly accommodating the developments and trends in the crypto space.
So this flexibility has created an attractive ecosystem for crypto enthusiasts and businesses alike, fostering a vibrant and flourishing crypto community. While the UAE claimed the top spot in terms of crypto ownership, other countries also made their mark in the crypto world. Vietnam secured the second position with a significant 20.54% of its population involved in cryptocurrencies, followed by Singapore at 13.93%. Iran and the US rounded the top 5 with 13.46% and 13.22%, respectively.
With its dominant position in the crypto world, the UAE is poised to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of digital currencies. The government's continued support for innovation and its focus on fostering a thriving fintech ecosystem provides a strong foundation for further advancements in the crypto space. As blockchain technology continues to mature, the UAE is likely to attract even more crypto enthusiasts, businesses, and investors, solidifying its position as a global leader in the crypto revolution.
With the UAE at the forefront, the world's eagerly watching as the crypto revolution unfolds in the dynamic and innovative nation. So this story, just a side note here. So we do a crypto show on Smashy TV, our sister company. Subscribe to smashy.tv for more. And I had 2 interviews in the last 2 days, and just hearing how businesses are moving and shifting the whole businesses to Dubai because of the regulations, because the regulations make sense, because there is some sort of framework that gives these businesses an advantage. Like Dubai is the place to be. And also just with like how fast everything's moving along.
Yeah.
The only place in the world where you see like development and the government and just organizations all around making a difference is UAE, specifically Dubai.
Yeah, I honestly hope, I mean, I'm sure it's already there, but I want something in my orbit to just show up of crypto for dummies that really explains how this works, like crypto and blockchains, how you can invest and how to make sure that investment is fruitful and how to use your crypto and bitcoins for further payments and transactions.
Yeah, but you're an investor. You've invested, right?
I have. It's just sitting there. I have no idea how to take it out. I have no idea what to do with it now. I don't know if it's growing or not. The numbers confuse me to the max. I mean, to the T.
Genuinely, I swear, at first, diving in head first, I had to learn a lot, but it's very self-explanatory. The more you hear people speak and the more you're surrounded by people who care in the way you care about other interests, you just learn instantaneously.
Yeah, you guys, message us, tell us what you know about crypto. All I know is that it's volatile, super volatile. Cryptocurrencies.
It is, but every investment is.
Volatile? No, cryptocurrencies are more so volatile than anything else.
That is true.
But yeah, if you guys have more phrases about cryptocurrencies that you can just throw in there.
That's actually very funny. That's the one thing here everyone say.
So volatile.
So volatile.
It's really volatile.
It's more volatile than it was last week.
Is it more volatile now?
I don't know. I made that up.
No, I was just keeping it going.
Moving on to our next story. So, would you choose salary or flexibility? So, the Micah Page Talent Trends 2023 report is finally here. So, this is a summary of nearly 70,000 professionals across 37 markets, and they're calling it the Invisible Revolution. In an explosive survey, they're calling it the unraveling and the most profound transformation of work culture since the arrival of the internet. Very strong statements there. So key findings include that 95% of employees are open to new opportunities, 6 in 10 would choose work-life balance over career success, They delve deep into the sought-after work-life equation.
So, changes in employees' attitudes and motivations have profoundly affected the talent landscape across all age groups, countries, and industries. But what happens when the job hunt begins? The survey reveals salary beats flexibility as the #1 factor when choosing a new job. The Trends report continues that employees are now seeking a work-life equation balance that's an equal balance of pay, flexibility, and career growth. So, I mean, obviously, that is what is the ideal job and position where you have the balance of like flexibility and you have career growth, plus you have a
Work
pay.
from home.
Work from home. It's like the perfect combination.
It is.
But very seldom do you find the perfect combination.
That's true.
Right?
I feel like okay, so 6 in 10 would choose work-life balance, right? I feel like would choose work-life balance over success of the career. I feel like the 4 others, like, I don't know, I feel like it's a double-edged sword. You have one side of the coin and then you want the other.
Do you want to debate this out? Like you choose one, I choose one, we'll debate it.
Okay.
Okay, you choose what you
Salary.
want. Salary?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do work-life balance then.
Okay, why would I care if I have a balance in my life of both professionalism and personal life when I have all the money in the world to do what I want?
Okay, but what are you going to do with all that money if you don't have the time to spend it? If you don't have your work-life balance, you don't have your time, you don't have your personal time, you don't have time for anyone else, your friends, you don't have weekends, because with a high salary, as you're choosing, you may have to work the weekends as well.
Yeah, well, who cares when I have a house, I have the car of my dreams, I have 30 days legally annual leave, so I can do what I want in those 30 days. And 30 days is a lot.
But then high stress, right? You have high stress. You have all those lavish things, but do you have the time to enjoy it? Do you have time for your family? Suppose you have a family, right? Like, be it parents or be it children, you don't have time for them. You miss out all of the big occasions, their first steps, birthdays, school celebrations, parents' anniversaries.
Why would my family need me there when I could send them a killer gift? And
gifts don't make up for a lack of time. That much I can tell you. Yes.
What if you buy them like a plot of land because you're making enough money?
They will appreciate you when they're old.
Yeah, and I can also pay for the therapy. You know, money solves everything. You can't deny it. Whoever lied and said money doesn't buy happiness clearly didn't have money.
You know, before this debate, I was on team salary. But now I'm thinking a balance ain't not so bad. If you have like a good salary, good flexibility, good, career growth, if you have that combination, it's good enough. Because you want those moments to enjoy for yourself. You want those moments with your family and with your friends and with your loved ones. Because when you die, you don't remember money. You remember all the memories you've made throughout life.
Oh, here we go. Philosopher Sabrid. She's on a roll. So my thing is, very specifically, that I don't have a counter argument. Look. I don't know. You made
Come on, give me something.
Okay. Those memories, sure, they'll last a lifetime. But that plot of land that you can buy your child with the money that you've been saving all this time will be there for him, his son after him, and or daughters in all these scenarios. And they have something stable, and they remember, whoa, my great-grandfather with great looks did this for us.
Hey, talk about you.
Talk about me.
See, you can throw money around at your grandkids and your children and throw plots of land, but then until you spend time with them and educate them on life morals and life situation, I mean, like pass on your wisdom. And the only way to pass on your wisdom as to what to do with those plots and what to do with that money is to spend time with them. How will you be spending time with them if you don't have the time yourself?
Look, in about 20, 30 years, you can reincarnate yourself digitally.
Okay, logic has left the room. Logic has left the room.
I want to see what people are saying. How does everyone feel about this?
Guys, let us know. What would you all choose?
Okay, so Haiti needs a comb.
Let's get her a comb.
Guys.
She doesn't want money. She doesn't want flexibility. She wants a comb, Haley. Who else?
Okay, money does not happiness buy, said Haiti. I think she meant buy happiness, but I disagree. Money solves all the problems. You know?
Can we have Pilot Rizwan chiming in? Can we have Snap 90s? Can we have Jonah?
Where's Aldo? Aldo, what are your thoughts?
Come on, guys, chime in. Let us know your thoughts. Salary or flexibility?
Yeah, I need Rizwan to say something.
Rizwan.
He always gives logical answers. That's the thing.
Yeah. Because he said for the crypto, he answered one tweet can crash it all, but which is so true.
Yeah, I did want to go back to that.
Yeah.
Like, Elon
But
Musk, does his thing. Okay, look, we'll save this debate for another day. We will circle back.
no, we'll not circle back. I feel like the debate is clearly won.
I'll give it to you. You won this round.
But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, putting all aside, salary wins regardless of the debate. I would think.
Realistically,
Realistically, it does, right?
Like, we all know, I'm looking at you in the eye. We know you want more money, more than time with anyone around you. Look, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I go home, I do absolutely nothing. So I might as well stay here, make the extra bucks, and call it a day.
Right? Yeah. If
Sleep,
100%.
go to the gym at 5 a.m. because I can afford a personal trainer all year round, and then repeat the cycle.
Yeah, and if you have the money, you install like that remote bicycles under your desks and you just work out as you're working.
Yes.
Money
And then
really solves everything.
Or the one that killed the guy from the Just Like That, the new show.
Okay.
Peloton. You can get a Peloton bike.
What Peloton bike is?
The one with the screen and the personal trainer, and you can do that in the office during your lunch break.
Oh my god.
You can literally revolve your whole life around your job if you tried hard enough.
If you have the money to.
If they gave you the money to.
If they gave you the money to, exactly. So fine. Although I won the debate, I feel like the clear victorious decision here is salary. Now we'll jump on to our next story, which is Dubai swindler and how a woman was conned out of thousands. Now, in the digital age of catfishing, fake profiles, and bots, crafty scammers have found ways to appear legit under false identities and con unsuspecting victims. Now, it's a story that has become all too familiar, with many turning to social media to find love. And for Shanette Mendoza, a 36-year-old woman from Trinidad and Tobago living in Dubai, it became a harsh reality. Now, Shanette shared her harrowing experience of falling prey to a Dubai-based swindler. The man in question, referred to as Mohammed, we've kept it for anonymity purposes, and cunningly deceived Shanette, leaving her emotionally and financially devastated. Now, the acquaintance began innocently enough in October 2021 when Shanette and Mohammed connected on Instagram. Despite her initial reservations about online dating, Shanette found herself drawn to Mohammed's charm and apparent shared interests.
So, unbeknownst to her, Mohammed would later prove himself to be a master manipulator, utilizing tactics like love bombing and gaslighting to gain control. She admits, we had a lot of similar interests, and it really felt as if we knew each other before. However, the relationship progressed. Red flags started to emerge. She described the roller coaster ride, saying he definitely love bombed me at the beginning. Then the gaslighting and manipulation came. He is a proper narcissist, and I did not know the traits of one until now.
Heartbreaking, honestly, to hear this. And as their friendship developed, Mohammed gradually revealed his alleged personal and financial hardships. And Shanette then generously offered assistance. She lent him money through various means, including cash withdrawals and even her own credit card, amounting to a significant sum. She explains, knowing that I was in a position to assist, I proceeded to ask what I could do to help. Little did she know that this would be the beginning of a financial drain.
Shanette even allowed Mohammed to stay at her apartment temporarily when he claimed to be facing homelessness. However, her hospitality was met with manipulation and disregard for their agreement. Mohammed ignored Shanette's plea for repayment. To make things worse, unauthorized deductions were made from Shanette's credit card, further burdening her financially. Seeking resolutions, she contacted mutual friends and initiated an immigration check, revealing Mohammed overstayed his residency visa.
So Shanette approached a number of police stations across Dubai seeking help and filed a complaint on the Dubai Police app. So if you're watching on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, you can see the visuals beside us of the complaint. And she was left emotionally shattered and financially exploited. Shanette courageously shares her story as a cautionary tale. Her aim is to raise awareness among Dubai residents, urging them to remain vigilant against such swindlers. While she seeks justice for her own ordeal, Shanette hopes her experience will just prompt others to be more cautious, protect their finances, and avoid falling victim to manipulative individuals like Mohammed. And it is truly devastating to know how such people, like in the name of love, they are completely,
Blinded,
deceived.
then blindsided.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you think you're doing something good, which will come back to you in a long run. Like it's just going to benefit your relationship because
Yeah.
that trust is building,
Yeah.
and you're so completely enamored by that person, and then you go ahead, you give your everything, and you're deceived, manipulated, and in her situation, financially manipulated.
Yeah, it's one thing to get over someone emotionally,
Yeah.
but then the financial burden when it's your credit card and these large sums of money taken out, like that's gonna impact you, well, just as bad as being heartbroken, but still it's gonna have such a significant impact on you in the long run.
Yeah.
And just everything that you've been working towards. And in general, you're not gonna start trusting people as much, and you're gonna have issues in general for the rest of your life because this one person who you thought really loved you ended up breaking your heart, and you're left with nothing but pain and sorrows and this bulging credit card debt. So it's a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Like, sounds like you can relate very well.
I just feel bad for her. Like, it's sad when you go into something with pure intentions and you're left with nothing but pain and sorrow and melancholy for the rest of your life.
Exactly. And this is what residents, like, I think just people all over the world should be so cautious with these situations, because some of them really get away with it.
Yeah.
You know, like they do it in such a conniving way where there is no proof, and the person who is conned and is the victim really has to go like 10 extra miles to actually put forth their case and take action against this person. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how crafty they become.
Yeah, so say that after all this, she still has to go to the police and probably go like 1,000 different times just for like statements and follow-ups and
and that's
answering
because
questions.
she's doing it with consent, right? Like it's under her
Yeah.
consent, and she's not like being scammed out of it like unknowingly.
Yeah.
As in like she's being scammed, completely scammed, but she's giving it through her it's like consensual.
Yeah, exactly. It was almost like
like borrowing and lending,
yes,
right? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's, I think, one big rule. I mean, I adopted at a very young age, just learning from my parents, is like you should never borrow and lend with friends. Like it gets so tricky, not just friends, but like your partners or family, I guess is okay somewhere. But yeah, with partners and friends, you don't go there, because once you go there and you cross that terrain, it gets very the waters get tricky to navigate.
I disagree.
You
Is it time
disagree?
for another debate? I don't know. My dad always said, don't learn from anyone besides family. And by family, he meant himself.
Yeah,
If it were to come
borrowing from family and like borrowing and lending with family is like separate altogether, like immediate family.
Yeah.
I'm talking cousins. But like with friends and partners, like until they become your spouse, just while you're in a relationship, you wouldn't go there, like you wouldn't want to put yourself in that situation.
That's so true. It becomes such a sticky situation. And it's like, by the way, it's been 3 months. Where's my money?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm still broke. Now's not the time. You know, and you look like the bad guy. And then you guys fall out. And then you never speak again. And you lost one of your closest friends that you ever had in your life. And you're left with nothing but this burden. And do I pay him back now? We're not even friends. So do I just keep the money?
Yeah.
These things happen.
Exactly. No, that is so true. I feel like this is coming from a very real place for you.
No, I'm just...
But yeah, it does happen.
Empathizing.
And more so common than we think.
Yeah, for sure.
Like every second person you meet, this has definitely happened to.
Yeah. But, Shanette, we're sorry. We're here for you. God knows what will happen in the court, but the court of public opinion is by your side. I'm not
Exactly. But of course, like from that story, the biggest takeaway is that just be so careful going into anything and anyone. Like especially when you meet people on social media, you have no idea what their background is, no matter what they tell you and what they like depict on social media. So just be that extra vigilant.
So Fazaz_angels_a_fan_page says, I lend no money to no one. I will give you my priceless time to help. That is another way of helping at the same time.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Shanette did with like lending the home and just doing what she can. But like financially, it's such a like thin line, and there's this massive gray area where it just gets sticky.
100%. The thing is, like with these con artists, if you're not helping them financially, no matter how you're helping them, you fall into trouble later on, because you're part of part of the con now. You've become part of the crimes. So it's so difficult. Like, you just have to be so careful with these people and like what kind of help you're offering. Even your time can, you know, come back and bite you in the back. And Rizwan commented, even Tinder swindler got away with it. So yeah, it's like they become notorious after a while, you know, knowing that they can get away. They just like go ahead and
what's
deceive
insane
all more.
is how many people did Muhammad do this to?
Yeah.
You know, like Shana might not be the only one, and she doesn't even know.
Exactly.
Insane.
Heartbreaking. But guys, after a very, very short break, we'll be going live with a TikTok star, Jordan Hisham. So stay tuned.